Hey guys, before we dive into this episode, I want to mention show sponsor Haya Vitamins. Now, this was a company started by two dads who were tired of all the sugar in their children's vitamins. Now, if you were like me and grew up in the 80s, you remember Flintstones and things like that. Well, since then, the recipe hasn't really changed, and our children are still being fed these sugar filler candies, essentially. So I'm not hating on them. I know they're delicious, but there is a better vitamin choice out there. And of course, they're going to hook you up if you're listening to this show. If you head on to hayahealth.com/unstressed, they will give you 50% off your first bottle there. And it just comes straight to your door. Your kids can decorate the bottle with cute stickers that they send. And then each month they send refillable packets. So it's actually really good for the environment too. So that's hayahealth.com/unstressed to get 50% off your first bottle. And I promise you, once you start trying Haya Vitamins, you'll never go back to the candies. This episode is also brought to you by Motherhood Unstressed CBD. This is my line of organic, USA-grown hemp that was specifically designed to help you, the listener, battle stress and anxiety on a physical level. And what I think most people don't understand is CBD is not going to get you high. Yes, it comes from the hemp plant. The hemp plant looks exceedingly similar to the marijuana plant, but it doesn't have high levels of THC, which is the molecule that does create a psychoactive effect. CBD isn't going to get you there if that's what you were desiring, sorry, but it is going to help balance your endocannabinoid system, which is an overarching system that controls every other aspect of your body. So we're talking about sleep, your stress response, how happy you feel, your dopamine levels, all of those things. So if you are interested in feeling better and feeling less stressed, then head on over to motherhoodunstressed.com, click the shop tab, and use the code podcast to save 20%. You are listening to the Motherhood Unstressed podcast, and I'm your host, Liz Carlisle. Welcome to the show. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for pressing play. I know there's a lot of podcasts out there, so it's a pleasure to have you here. And I am so glad that you are, because this is such an important episode for the planet, for your children, for the kids in your life that you love, even if they're not your kids. We're always, I think, looking out for each other and each other's babies. But we're going to be talking about diapers, and when you first have a baby, you go through an incredible amount of diapers just for one child. Now magnify that across your state, across the country, across the world, and you can begin to get an idea of how damaging traditional diapers really are for the planet. And what you'll find in this episode, I don't want to reveal too much, but there's a lot of other things going on with traditional diapers. So you're going to want to share this with every diapering mama that you know, your nieces, your nephews. You want them to be healthy and strong and have the knowledge of what's out there, the actual problem. You can then ameliorate that problem. And that is what one startup, Diaper, is doing as well. They have brought a new product to market, and facing a lot of no's, facing a lot of opposition, they were able to persevere, and now they're offering these incredible diapers at the same price as traditional, delivered straight to your door. So I think you're going to love this episode. Like I said, share it out with every mama who you know needs to hear this, just so that they have the information to make the best choice. Because I think unless we talk about these things, about the real issues that our planet and that our children are facing, you can't ever make it better. So that's what this is about. Hope you enjoy the episode. Well, hello, Taylor. Welcome to the show. I'm so glad that you're here.
Hi, Liz. I'm very, very excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. And just in our discussion pre-show, I was saying how much I appreciate speaking with people and brands who are actively making the world a better place. It's kind of the mission here at Motherhood Unstressed. So why don't you take us through the origin story of Diaper and how it came to be?
Yeah. So I've been working with the founder and the CEO of Diaper for about 4 years now. So Diaper's only 2 years old. So I was with him a couple brands ago. He is a serial entrepreneur. His name is Sergio. This is his 14th startup company, actually,
Wow.
and his first CPG company. So he had no reason to go back into business. He's married. He had 2 babies of his own, and he actually found himself wheeling an entire garbage can to the curb once a week of diapers. And his family really does try to live a more sustainable, friendly, plastic-free life. And he educated himself a little bit and realized that these diapers are full of plastic and they were going straight to the landfill. And typically diapers can't break down for 300 to 500 years. So
Wow.
realized the importance of creating a better diaper and educating more families out there. And that is when Diaper was born. So we started about 2 years ago. And for, the audience or for anybody that's listening that does not know who Diaper is, don't know what our mission is. We're actually the first closed loop diaper company. We offer sustainable, neutralized, compostable, and biodegradable diapers. And our ambition is really to radically transform this disposable diapering so that you can care for your baby while also living more sustainable life.
God, so, I knew diapers took a long time to decompose. I had no idea it was 300 to 500 years. Like, that's insane.
They say if Albert Einstein had kids, that his kids' diapers would still be in the landfill breaking down today.
I mean, clearly that's not sustainable, right? I mean, there's no way. And you think about all the babies all over the world. Why do you think we accepted that this is just the norm and this is okay?
I think it's convenience. 95% of the population uses disposable diapers. And unfortunately, the diapers that are more eco-friendly, more plant-based are a lot more expensive to make and to manufacture. And when it comes down to it, in these big companies and big corporations, it really does come down to cost. So unfortunately, that's just the way it's been. Now even just after we launched 2 years ago, we've noticed so many more brands launching bamboo diapers or, more eco plant-based diapers, quote unquote. And that's awesome. Mm-hmm. We've even seen a little bit of a trend in the larger big corporations that are, doing carbon offsets and changing their packaging. So Sergio always says too, it's not about creating a no diaper at all. It's about creating a better diaper. And it's true. So if we can make any type of little difference and get these bigger companies to make these small differences too, it's huge. So that's our goal.
Yeah. And it seems like you guys really were ahead of the curve, like 2 years ago, to be talking about bamboo diapers and a closed loop system, which I want you to talk more about that, what that even is. I mean, that's very, very pre, the whole sustainable movement. So was it just him lugging the trash can to the curb, or was there sprinklings in the air of this was like the trend that was coming?
I think because Sergio and his family lived such a sustainable life in general, that wasn't the new norm. That was just how they lived. And so that obviously made a huge difference. The fact that this is his 14th startup too, that he's constantly innovating. He's constantly creating new ideas. So I think it was a mixture of a lot of things. And then after obviously learning how bad these diapers are for your skin, for the environment, for the landfill, then that's kind of when everything went into play. Crazy statistic. There's 2 Coke bottles equivalent of plastic per 1 diaper. So you're wrapping your baby in literally 20 Coke bottles per day. And
God.
You ask 5 of your friends what these diapers are made of. I almost guarantee 4 out of the 5 won't know plastic. They'll think cotton or some type of textile. So
absolutely. Yeah. And talk to us more, because I know my oldest son had very sensitive skin. I noticed he would always get, rashes around his diaper. We went the traditional route. I'm sad to say. But what chemicals actually are in traditional diapers versus what diaper, DYPER, doesn't contain?
So we eliminated the 11 common chemicals found in normal diapers. And that's anywhere from the fragrances, the lotions, the TBT, the PVC, the phthalates. There's tons of other small chemicals that you don't even really have to label, that the big box brands don't even have to say that are in the diapers. And crazy enough, you don't realize how big of a number. Everybody suffers from diaper rash. There's 9 million doctor visits per year just for diaper rash alone. And there's 2 million emergency room visits just for diaper rash. And so we are undergoing a few different clinical studies actually at the moment. And we're also going through dermatological testing and the UK allergy testing. So we're going through all of these to get actual certifications, but we get messages every day from moms thanking us for creating diaper that have tried 6-10 different brands before and could not figure out the solution to fix this diaper rash. And people switch to diaper, 2 days later, diaper rash is gone.
I know. And I feel like so many moms blame themselves, like, oh, I'm not changing my baby enough, or, it's just his diet and it's causing a rat. Like, no, like it could actually be what we're putting on our skin. Our biggest organ in our bodies is our skin.
And that's what people don't realize.
Yeah. So, oh man, that's incredible. So what is the closed loop system you mentioned earlier in the interview?
Yeah. So that is called ReDiaper. And we have partnered with TerraCycle. They are a company that takes trash or anything that's non-recyclable and they sort it. And then what they do once it's sorted is they send it to our composting plant in Northern California for us to compost the diapers. So we have one location right now in California. We're actually expanding our local markets to 12 more cities in the country. So It's super, super simple. Basically, you sign up with your subscription. We provide you a box, a biodegradable baggie, and a shipping label. And then you ship the box back to us. It's crazy. You literally ship your SHIT.
Oh, no.
And we obviously sort through them, we dispose them, and then we compost them on your behalf. And that's used. This compost is used for the medians and the highways, road structures, things like that.
So has Diaper pulled in the government and like local government to work with them to make this a sustainable project? I mean, this could change the entire United States. I mean, certainly the planet.
Yeah. So we're in process. We have a lot of really exciting incentives coming up that we can't really announce yet. But I have to say we're working with TerraCycle. So that's really how we got our foot into the door. And we actually just recently acquired Earth Baby, and they are the composting facility in Northern California. They're actually a weekly diaper delivery service. So we have acquired them. So we're growing at a massive rate with them. They are the experts in the space. And now we're looking to mock the same business model to 12 cities around the country. So we're super, super excited. And it'll be nice because we'll be able to offer local markets. And then, like I said, we can still offer this composting program throughout the entire country, wherever we deliver.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is like, it's not only good for your baby, their skin, but it's amazing for the planet too. And you're setting up this whole system that's going to make it possible. So let's talk about price a little bit, because you said that, most people, they want to just, buy what's at the store. They want it convenient. How is Diaper meeting those particular needs?
Yeah. So we can all agree that moms are now, thankfully, because of Amazon, we can thank them. Not really, but now Amazon gives you a price per diaper. So a lot of moms will just, base the price for the diaper pack on price per diaper. So we can all agree to the fact that about 25 cents is about the average price per diaper. Our diaper subscription is a fixed price. So you are getting a different number of diapers for newborns, obviously, because you're changing the diaper at a faster rate than size extra large when you're almost in pull-ups. So when you sign up with us at the newborn size, we are actually less than 25 cents. I think it comes to about 16 to 18 cents per diaper, which is extremely, extremely affordable. That's the price of, any type of, I guess, cheaper big box brand you can think of. And then obviously that changes because it's a fixed price. You get less diapers as you grow older, and it goes up to about 25 to 28 cents per diaper.
So you're right there.
We're right there. And that's the sad thing is so many moms they tie natural, eco, organic to a higher price. And yes, unfortunately, it does cost more to make this diaper, but we are very, very affordable and comparable to all the other diaper brands.
That's incredible. And one thing I really want to touch on, which I love from the website, was the SOS feature. Talk to us about that.
Yes. So we all know we run out of diapers. That's kind of just something that happens throughout, your diapering journey. And you don't want to run to the store at 2 a.m. when you're out of diapers. So when you are in a pinch, when you you have 3 diapers left and you had to use extra diapers this month because you had extra blowouts, we do offer called SOS in our subscription. And that is complimentary. You get 3 shipments per year, and it's a complimentary pack of diapers shipped to you for free. So whenever you're in the pinch, it's super easy. We have an app. You literally click the button on the app and we ship you a pack of diapers for free.
That's incredible. That's like every mom's worst nightmare. I've totally been there. You're like, or you're on vacation. Oh my gosh. So what's the expansion looking like for the company? I know you said you guys are growing like crazy. What other cities are on your docket next?
Yeah. So like I said, we have the 12 cities that we're launching our Diaper program in, and those are the 12 major cities that we have the most customers and that are more eco-focused. So the biggest cities that we have planned for launch right now would be Dallas, Seattle, obviously San Francisco, Phoenix, Los Angeles, and then we have a few more cities more on the East Coast. So those are our biggest expansion cities, and then we deliver diaper throughout the entire country. We actually just launched our Hawaii market as well. So we're super excited about that. We do have a small presence in Europe, but we're not focusing a lot of our growth on the Europe market yet. But we're growing at a massive rate. We've been growing 10% month over month the past 2 years. And so we're very, very excited about the growth to come this year.
Yeah. And it's almost like, you have the intention of putting a quality product out there that's going to help the earth, not hurt it. And of course, you would see success from that. Do you feel like you've been supported kind of like by the universe, by, the people who want to do good in the world? Do you feel like everything that you need has come to fruition when at the right time?
I would say yes, but it's taken a lot of work to get there. Unfortunately, a lot of the big box brands and the cotton industry and all of the big, I guess, consumer markets have a lot of money backed up behind them, and there's a lot of lobbying and people, and it's I had no idea that it was like that. And so when you propose a better solution, there's a lot of pushback. So we have been told no thousands of times. We have had people say you're not going to be successful thousands of times. There's been a lot of pushback. Thankfully, Sergio is very, very innovative, like I said, and he's very strong-headed. So no is almost motivating to him. Our entire team, we're very, very passionate about our mission, and we really do believe in making a better diaper and making a difference. And so I think that that's really what's driven us to where we are today. And any other company, when you get no's, people could just walk away so easily, and that's not the case with us. So yeah, you can tell like there is this sense of push and integrity behind the brand. What is the biggest obstacle you think to reaching a wider market? So I think that for my case personally, when I think of a natural product or organic product, I always think that product's going to perform less optimal than a regular product. And Sergio always says you can buy a razor and the razor doesn't perform as great, but it's not a big deal. You could buy face lotion, it doesn't perform as great. It's good for the environment. It does the job. It's not a big deal. But if you buy a diaper and it doesn't perform as well, you're a bad parent. And it isn't a big deal. So I think a lot of moms are a little bit more hesitant on the whole natural aspects that these diapers have. And without actually trying them firsthand, they just think that it's not going to perform as well. So we do have a great sampling program where we offer free samples. You just pay shipping and handling to really prove the point that these do work. And it's crazy feeling these diapers compared to the big box brands or really any other type of diaper brand. And these are so soft and just clean and pure. And so it really does make a big difference. But I think convincing the parents that yes, these are eco, yes, these are more plant-based, and yes, they perform just as well is the biggest misconnection, I think.
Yeah, I think the sampling program is genius because if I were a mom with a new baby, that's exactly what I would do first. Like, okay, let me try this out. Oh my God, I love it. I have to sign up and get this. Now, I've been hearing so much lately about bamboo specifically as like the new textile. I mean, I just got some new pajamas that were made of bamboo and they are literally, like you said, the softest pajamas I've ever had in my life. And it's a beautiful thing. Where did this come from? When did bamboo blow up as the next big trend?
Yeah. So funny you say that. I actually have bamboo sheets too, and I'm obsessed with them. And bamboo clothes, which are not as common. But it's super awesome. So bamboo is actually naturally hypoallergenic. They're obviously as anyone that has anything bamboo, you would know that they're extremely soft. They're antimicrobial and antibacterial. And the biggest misconnection is that it's very easily replenishable. So, and it's 100% biodegradable. So I think that because they are more, it's honestly like a fad right now because it's more eco and more, environmentally friendly. And if you can put the money and the means behind it, then it's a no-brainer to switch any type of your material over to bamboo.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you think about what cotton does to the soil, like soil right now, soil conservation is like a huge topic, and it should be. I just watched this documentary on Netflix about the soil and how it's being depleted all over the earth. And because of, traditional methods like cotton, just stripping the ground and, traditional farming methods. So does bamboo, when it grows, does it strip the soil or does it actually help the soil? Kind of like a hemp situation.
So I know that bamboo is considered a green crop. So it actually absorbs more carbon dioxide than a lot of other trees and plants do.
Wow.
It's the same plant, or it comes from the same family as a grass family. So that's why it also replenishes itself very quickly. And then it also grows without the need for the irrigation and the pesticides and fertilizers that would, any other plant or tree would need to grow.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, this is I think it's so fascinating that this is even an option. I became a mom 9 years ago and nothing like this existed. I mean, your options were cloth diapering, which you can't bring that to daycare, or traditional. And now there's something else. And I'm just so my heart is so happy for all of these new moms out there, even moms with 1 and 2 year olds, that you can actually actively do something good for the planet. You vote with your dollar. We've all heard that a million times. And this is a chance to really do that.
And like I said, after starting Diaper, we have seen so many other brands come out with bamboo diapers and so many other brands come out with, recyclable materials or more plant-based. And honestly, you would think that, we get angry or we don't like that there's more competitors, but it's amazing. It's a huge compliment to us. And it's, like I said, if we can make a difference, just a tiny little difference like that, then that's our world. That's the most important thing to us. So
yeah. Is that the mission of Diaper? What is the legacy that Diaper wants to leave with the world, that Sergio wants to leave? And you, I mean, you've been working hard just as long.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is we don't want to create just another diaper. We want to create a better diaper, and we want to educate the families and the parents out there that have no idea. We want to spread the word that diapers are made from plastic. Diapers do go to the landfill, and they do sit in the landfill for up to 500 years. And that unknown is the most important thing to get the word out. And there is a solution. There is another solution. Before, like you said, 9 years ago when you had babies, there was really no solution. There was cloth diapers or disposable diapers. And today we do have a solution. And it's not only a solution to use better diapers that are plant-based, but it's also a solution to use these better diapers and get them composted on your behalf, so we don't have to divert these diapers to the landfill.
God, that's so exciting. What an exciting time to be alive.
It really, yeah, it's a crazy time to be alive, but it is very exciting, and it's cool to know that we do have choices.
Yeah.
A lot
it's so empowering.
That.
Do you see Diaper being put into Targets and Walmarts and things like that eventually, or is it going to remain like a subscription?
Yeah. So originally we wanted to keep it strictly online sales. We are available on Grove Collaborative, and Amazon. And we have some very, very exciting expansion plans coming up soon. So we're not in Target or Walmart yet, but yes, we have some growth plans coming up soon. So
good. I'm excited. I can't wait to walk down the aisles and see you there and be like, I talked to him first.
Yeah, we're super excited. But until then, we are available on Grove and Amazon, and then a few other smaller shops online.
Awesome. Well, Taylor, if there was anything that you would want the audience to remember from this talk, we've kind of run the gamut. What would that be? What do you want the woman listening who has a baby at home to remember?
I want the woman listening to remember that they do have a choice, and that if their baby does have diaper rash and suffers from it, that it's not their fault, and that there are other options out there for your diapering needs, and other options, other companies that really do care. So that's one of our biggest values too. And I haven't mentioned that is service. And, we understand that when you have a baby, your entire life is flipped upside down, and it is for the better, but it is stressful. And these moms are going through a lot, and we are here for them. And our biggest thing is we want to make your life easier, because you have so many other things to worry about, and you have so many things going on, and diapering should not be one of the worries that you have. So that's why we're here.
I love it. And what an easy way to do something good for your baby, for the planet. It's such an honor to speak with you, Taylor. Thank you for the work that you're doing, all the no's that you put up with to keep pushing forward. Yeah. Thank you, truly.
Of course. It was so nice to connect with you.
Yes. And please tell us, it'll all be in the show notes, but where can our listeners find you online?
Yeah, diaper.com. And that's diaper spelled with a Y. So DYPER.com. And on Instagram, we're get.diaper, get.dyper.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Taylor, for stopping by. And can't wait to share this out with everybody. Thank you.
Yes, we're very excited. Thank you so much.
You have been listening to the Motherhood Unstressed podcast, and I'm your host, Liz Carlisle. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful that we got this time together today. And if you love this episode, I would so appreciate it if you would share it out on your social media. Make sure to tag us at Motherhood Unstressed. Connect with us at Motherhood Unstressed. I'd love to connect with you and see where the work has gone in the world. And make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss out on an amazing interview with an incredible guest or our weekly guided meditations every Wednesday. Till next time, see ya.